Hey everybody, June here from Plan with June, and I'm excited to be back with you, giving you a new weekly plan this time for January 6th. Um, I have something mapped out, so hopefully we can expedite the process because of that. So I'm going to turn my book a little bit to make it easier for me and try not to get my head in the view. So we're just going to start off drawing in our lines. We're going to have a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and a weekend column. So just 6 columns going across the bottom of here. I've kind of decided that for me, I want my schedule piece to be at the bottom. I don't write in that as much throughout the week, and it's easier for me to write at the top of the page as opposed to the bottom. So I just decided to make sure that I put my weekly schedule part of the plan at the bottom of the page. So you may have noticed that the last few that I have shared. And that's the reason for that. I also think I've kind of homed in on a layout that's working well for me. And that is basically having some open space at the top. Oh, I see I've already made a boo-boo, but we can fix that thanks to whiteout tape, right? So I do like to have my 3 places to write my to-dos for the week as it relates to my social media and my business stuff outside of work. And then having a big area for me to write down stuff for work that I want to accomplish. So more like, the task list for the week. And that seems to be working out really well the last couple of work weeks. So I love that I'm finally coming in with some, you know, comfort level with what I have found that works. So let's just get these lines drawn in, and then we will get to the fun part. This part doesn't necessarily take up a huge amount of time, but it does require focus and paying attention to what we have going on. I think most of you know that I was sick over the holiday. I'm still getting better, so I have a little bit of a cold sound in my voice, but hopefully by the next week that will go away even more, and we will get all the way fresh again. And we have grown our little group to 76 people now, which is super exciting. When I get to the 100, then I can actually go live in this group from StreamYard, which is where I do all my videoing. And I know I could go live from my phone. I'm just not comfortable yet doing that. I know most people start that way, but that's the usual June. She just doesn't want to start that way. All right, so let's go ahead and fix our little boo-boo here. And I just made that line go up too high. Get our tape up here. Like so. I'll fix that up just right. All right, now let's go ahead and put in these lines. So this is for my business social media tasks for the week, and that is really important as I get more consistent with my process. This little area becomes even more and more important. So I don't know about you, but the beginning of the year is always kind of a funny time. You know, we all want to have a great start to the year, and but there's lots to do, right? Like cleaning up the past, getting everything in order. Oh, I made another mistake, but I have my dot in the wrong place. Okay. All right. Fix that. We'll fix this problem right here. You know, we all want to start in the right place and get off to a fresh, clean start for the year. And, but sometimes, that takes a lot of effort, thinking about what do you visualize for the year, and what do you want to accomplish, and all those things. And so while I was sick, I just spent a lot of time thinking about that. So I am so happy that I actually created my vision for 2025. I had already determined what my year was, my focus was going to be. And I decided for myself that this year is going to be focused on self-love. It's really not something I understand. I guess I just always been in such a service mode, taking care of my boss, my customers, family, whatever. I didn't really even understand what it means to when people say, you know, you need to love yourself. Like, that is not something I understood. And so I am going to focus on that this year and really get to understand it. So what I'm doing now is something I started doing a few, maybe 3-4 weeks ago, putting on a monthly calendar. Excuse me. And I'm always struggling with, I want this page to reflect the date, the month, and the year that we are in. And I don't need it to be huge. I don't need it to be like a big ordeal. I just need it there. And it's really important to me. And so I've just decided, like, this is the way for me to do that. And then I always have the calendar in front of me. Like, I don't have to go back to my monthly calendar and look at what date, a future date is. I don't know about you, but I'm not great with, like, oh, it's Tuesday today, so the 20th is, oh, that's going to be a Friday. Like, I'm not good at that. So I find myself guessing a lot of times, and I really don't want to guess. I'd like to just have it right there. At my desk, I've always had little calendars around because of that, because I refer to it so often. And so I thought, you know what? It's a little extra every week, but to be honest, super easy to do. And maybe 5 minutes extra. Haven't actually timed it, but I'm going to guess about 5 minutes to draw it and write the numbers in. It's not huge for the payoff of it. So that's what I decided to do. All right. So I guess I do want one other line that I did not map out up here, is just for me to acknowledge that this is a notes section. And I don't need that to be huge either. So I'm just going to come across there like that. That's going to take care of it. If I wanted to track something else, it could go up here, but I am not, defining that at the moment. So I had written the word January in there so that I didn't draw lines in that box. So we are just going to write that in like so. And let me just flip over here. So it starts on Wednesday. So we got, we're doing Monday. Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Did I miscalculate? No big deal. Thought I calculated all that correct, but not a biggie. As a matter of fact, I don't even need that line because I already have one. All right. Do. All right. So good enough. And that's really all I need up there. I don't need that to be fancy by any means. Okay. And so the next thing, and I don't think I need my ruler anymore, is that I had decided I was going to use some of the stars stencil to come in here and draw some stars. So let's see what we got. I was going to use this fun star right here. I didn't need the biggest one, but I think let me not do the same thing. I could do some of these. I'm going to have fun. All right. So I'm trying to decide because I have 2, 4, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. So I think I could do, so I think what I can do is thinking as I go here. I'm just going to put the day of the week on this edge. And then okay, so I'm just going to use this to draw a quick line. I want to box that in. That's what I want to do. Not a biggie. But it will make it look cleaner. All right. And this one is going to have 2 of them. Like so. All right, so we have that. Now let's put our star on. Now we will put the star. Still this one. All right, so now I'm just kind of making it go in the center. And I just have to remember to go slow around the corners. I always seem to do a mess up of some sort. And love that. Very fun. And I was thinking I can always do more than one. And turn it so that it looks a little different each time. Because we know that all stars, not any of them, are the same, right? And put another little baby star over here. Love it. All right, now let's see if we go this direction. Very fun. I have really enjoyed getting a new stencil each month to play with. And I don't know. I'm just keeping that. Let's see. I don't know if that's going to work or not. I think that works. Just trying to keep it in the lines, right? All right. Then put a fun little star up here. Okay, so now what direction? think I have not done this direction yet. All right. Okay, now one more. Let's see. Really want this to just turn it enough to get it on there so that everybody's inside the line. Okay. Then we have the little baby up here. Too cute. All right, so we're going to go ahead and add a few of these. So let's do this little one right here. And then we're going to do our little spray. And then big star up here. And then this one here. Then I brought in some paper strips that I thought would be fun. So in case you haven't seen, like, this is the Spend and Get this month. It's really fun little paper that kind of coordinates with this. And so I just tore off some pieces that I thought we could add here. So we're going to put this one down on here. A little bit, not quite at the edge of the piece that is below. So maybe like here. Just like that. And I just tore off a little piece, to get the little marking line. Then we're going to bring this black and we're going to put it over it. But I want to leave enough of that so you could see the dark blue. It's really pretty dark blue. Even though dark blue is not one of my colors. This month I chose the aquas and the pinks, but the navy goes good with it, with all the black and white. And then we're going to put this piece on, and this other side is white and gray. And it's going to go at the bottom of here, like so. Just like that. So we have the little gray star showing like that. So just a fun little add a flare there. Okay, so we'll have our stars up here. I had thought of putting paper up here like so, but I really like the star better. So we have our little paper here. And so the next thing is to color, and I'm going to color in these big stars first because I want to be able to draw in the number. So the day of the week is going to just go in there, but I want to do this first so that it can dry pretty good. So I'm just going to start out here with the light blue and or the lightest blue. It's really kind of aqua-y. I don't know if it's aqua, really. It's just a blue. I don't know. It's pretty. So then I'm going to, while I've got this out, I'm just going to do that one. All right. Then I'm going to come in with the dark pink, darkest pink color. Get this colored in. Lots of little pointed edges, which doesn't make it easy to color, to be honest. But we'll figure it out. All right, so now I'm going to use the medium pink. Just keep turning to get the angle you need for your coloring. Okay, so that's what's important, is that you get the angle you need for the coloring. Okay, then we're going to color this little one. So now we're going to do the dark blue on here. Sorry, I concentrate so much I don't say anything. I am still curious about your weekly planning and when you do it, how much you do. You may not be as involved, but that's okay. The important thing is to have a plan, to set yourself up for success, because that's what's important. All right, so now this lighter blue. This is the medium one. Do you have a checklist? I worked on a checklist many times, and I finally finished it. And forgot to color this one. right now, the lightest pink. And I'm about ready to be done with these stars. I don't know about you, but we have a few more up at the top that we have to do. And we'll go back over here, color in our little baby star. Okay. All right, so let's just go ahead and start up here with this little star. And let's do this middle one with the middle blue. And then we'll do the dark blue on this one. And the dark pink on this one. Getting messy. Drew outside the lines. All right, this is the medium pink. I can smell our dinner. I got some Epicure dinners, and this one is one of those. It's the cheeseburger. You can put it with pasta, and we're using ground turkey. But you kind of put in all the stuff that you would put into a hamburger, or a cheeseburger, I should say. And we're going to do the light blue on this other one. So we're going to use Rotel in it, which is a favorite of mine. And Dave's going to put some egg noodles in with it. So it should be pretty tasty, to be honest. I'm excited. All right. So there we have that. Now I am going to use the gray. Where's the pale one? So we're going to use the gray to go over these. I should have probably done this first, but I'm hoping that this will be dry enough and I'm not going to have streaks. So far, so good. So just doing this here. I think that will finish that off nicely. And then I will use the same up here for these headers, which will end up being my 3 channels, or yeah, I guess it's my channel for my page and my 2 groups on Facebook. And So I just have to do up here. So do my little notes. I'm not great at these little flourishes, but getting better. Getting a little bit better. So there's my notes that I'll put in. And then I just put R, D, C, P, W, J, and P, P, K, H. And there we have it. Oh, I got one more thing. I'm going to color in these down here. Do the medium blue on both sides. And because we haven't used it, and I didn't use it because it is dark, but I'm going to use the dark gray to do the little knobs on the end. And there we have it. I might add in some stickers. I'm not exactly sure. I do see one other thing I wouldn't mind doing. It's trying to see if I can color this in. And then also I didn't do this before, but I think it's perfect for this. So this is the week we're in on there. And so the last thing is to put the dates in. So Monday is the 6th and Tuesday is the 7th. Wednesday is the 8th. Thursday is 9. Friday is 10. And then we're going to have 12. Oh, that was wrong. How am I going to fix that? How will I fix it? Well, 11, 12. So maybe I'll just do 1, 1 up here and 1, 2 there. And there, 11 and 12. My goodness, that was lucky. All right, so that is our weekly layout. I've tossed this around earlier, and I think I'm going to do it anyhow because I think it would be fun. So I'm going to go ahead and color this in this white. Just to bring this, one, some separation, but two, bring the colors together. There we go. I like that. Yay. Very fun. Woohoo! All right. So there we have our weekly plan for January 6th through the 12th. Bye, everybody. Have a great week.